Coucou, bonjour. Je m'appelle Don Michael. I'm Don Michael, and I'm going to start by demoing how to use the premium resources in SentenceBuilders. They will be loading all the language gem workbooks here. So right now there are French and Spanish. I believe there might be more in Spanish, so we'll take a look there. So I click on that, open up, and right now beginner. So this is what we have in French right now. Eventually all of the workbooks will be loaded. I will start with, let's do talking about my family. Okay. And I will open that up and it will display the sentence builder. This is a premium resource, which means it has multiple columns and multiple squares. And there are different sets here for the masculine form and the feminine form. Okay, the coding on the premium sentence builders is such that the activities will be generated appropriately with agreement between the masculine and the feminine. When we get to making our own, we will see that the coding does not exist for us to do that, and so we have to establish things in a way that we do not have to worry about agreement. Okay, as we view the sentence builder, we can see that we have the Spanish and the English. If I click on the Spanish,
En mi familia. En mi familia.
I hear the audio that goes through the text-to-speech function of my browser. So that is browser dependent as far as the functioning on that. We can go here and change the speed. It defaults to 80%. Can be the speed can be increased or decreased. The student can do that as they work through. Click on that again to change it. Here are my audio options. I can choose what I want. There are all sorts of different choices for activities that makes the students find the sounds encouraging. They've told me if you have a classroom full of students, you may want to ask them to use headphones or tell them to turn off their sounds if you think it'll be distracting. Then we go into this option, which shows us some teacher options, things we can do. Random English prompt, random Spanish prompt. So let's take a look at what those do. Random English prompt. Okay, I get on well with my mother's patient, and then we could go from there. Okay, and then we could ask our students to do this on the board, reveal the answer, etc. I can do random Spanish prompt. I can do build from sentence builder. Okay, and then I could give examples to the students of how this works, how a sentence builder works if you're training them. So say, me llevo bien con
mi
padre porque es
generoso.
Okay.
Me llevo bien con mi padre porque es generoso.
Okay, so I can show the students how that works to build their own sentences and to give them the idea of how the sentence builder works and showcase the agreement that I went to generoso up here instead of generosa down there. Okay. I can do speak cell content on build, which is checked right now. If I hadn't wanted to do that, I could turn that off. Show translations, I can turn that off or on. Show background colors, show off or on. And then transform the Spanish, and then I can say, what do I want to do? Right now it says no vowels, etc. So you can do this for guessing games, etc. Okay, what you want to do. And then if I want to go full screen, I can go here and show the full screen. So this would be good for working on the board, okay, and doing activities in class. All right, taking a look at the activities here. You can choose random, which will randomly pick an activity for you. Okay. You can do activities, okay, which lets you go here. The premium resources, most of them will have up to a paragraph level. When you build your own, you will only have vocab chunks and sentences. So when you go to vocab chunks, you start moving through the Conti Mars Ears series, and you're going to start with listening as modeling to reading as modeling and more listening, okay, and then translation. And then you move to the sentence level from the chunks. Again, listen, read as model, more listening, okay, and then moving from there. And again, Conti Mars Ears sequence of the EPI method, you're going to see all of these activities are part of it. And then the premium materials have the paragraph activities. Some of them do. So this is not something that you can do with when you build your own, but these are there. So these are when you're working on reading, narrow reading skills, etc. This is very helpful. Okay, so those are activities that are there and available. And then circuits are pre-made series of activities that are set up to build skills, and you can go in and choose these. Okay, and the circuit is already set up for you. So start circuit, okay, and it tells you what you'll find in the circuit there. So if you were assigning these to students, you could go in and pick a pre-made circuit if you are comfortable with that happening. Just a reminder, or not a reminder, but some information that when students do their activities, they will not all get the same activity. So you could assign a circuit or an activity to students and will be different. So it's not something that you can move through and do together with the group. They will all get something different. So if you want to do something together, it will need to be something that you displayed on the board and then all did together as a group, as opposed to the students moving it through together. So if you've used Language Gym, you know that the activities are more or less the same for everyone if you move through a workout on there. That's something you can demo and do with a group, whereas this, each student's individual activities will show up differently. So that is what the premium activities look like. I'm going to stop this video and create another one showing how the community assignments work. And then I will show how to create your own sentence builders and how to make assignments.